Yes.
right? So the banks are free to set the interest rates in a way that makes sense for them. But I think to protect the interest spreads, to ensure that we are viable in our operations, we have not found it prudent at this point to offer fixed interest rates. But we think that as the interest rate environment stabilizes as we look to the future, that's a product that we can expect.
Yeah, and the part...
Probably not immediately, because remember, we're coming off a high interest rate environment now.
Yeah.
You certainly would not want to be locked into a fixed interest rates where the interest rates are right now.
Yeah.
But it's something that as interest rates lower in the future, I'm thinking that institutions will consider that.
Excellent. Let's keep the interaction going, because Troy Bechu on YouTube says, I just purchased 7.8 acres in Belle Plains in Clarendon. I want to do a strata development. Can VM help?
So well, firstly, congratulations, Troy,
Yes,
on the
yes.
purchasing of so much property. And I'm happy personally to see that it is in another parish.
Yeah, man.
You
Not
know,
in Kingston.
I said Catherine.
And the best parish in the country.
You would say so, sir.
Right. So, Troy, the short answer is we can have a discussion. Strata development is a very detailed venture. Strata usually means you have to get approval, real estate board. There's an entire legislation around that. You have to be registered as a developer. The property would not have to have any liens on there. The title has to be free and clear. You have to work out if you're going to take escrow to the development. So it's a conversation that we'd have to have with you, Troy. So again, if you could just send our team a DM with your contact information, and the team from VMBS can reach out to you to discuss it.
All right.
Yes.
Do we have any more on tap? All right, we're going to wait. Troy Bechu on YouTube with that question. All right, let's do another one of these topics that we had set up based on what we think the conversation pieces would have been.
I think they say that another one is coming up, George.
Yeah, man, I'm going to delay for that.
Okay.
Courtney Quarry. So we've had 3 Courtneys. This is the 3rd Courtney online so far. I guess today's International Courtney Day. Nobody told me.
Well, we're just 4 days away from that. So.
Does VM still offer property management services, i.e., that is, collection of rent from tenants on behalf of property owners living outside Jamaica? This answer dovetails with the app that you previewed earlier. But
yes.
Go ahead and answer
Correct.
the question.
Thank you. So you see, you could work here.
May I listen? May I listen?
Yeah. Thank you, Courtney, for your question. So we do not offer individual property management services presently, but we do commercial property management, and we do management of strata. However, what we have in lieu of that is a software that you could implement at your property, coupled with the technology that I referenced earlier, that you can use to manage your tenants who are occupying your space. So that as well, we'd be happy to share more information with you once you provide us your contact details.
All right, so Courtney, hope that was clear and helpful. And of course, if you want to get between the lines of what Alison just said, feel free to contact VM, and all the questions will be answered. Just contact VM, yeah, and it will be worked out. All right. So the issue of, and here's the one, I was saving this one for this point of the discussion. Because sometimes people are not quite sure what they want to do. They want to say, all right, I'm going to buy something in Jamaica. They have a discussion with their family about it, and the big son who just left university says, Mom, why don't you take the money and build something in Jamaica? Pivoting from what Courtney just said about Belle Plains and Clarendon. And she says, build, going through all of those hoops, jumping through those hoops. So she values his counsel, and she's saying, buy property or build property. Who can help me to navigate what is going to be an awesome decision? The input of VM in that consideration would be what?
So the input, again, would be a personal one, and we're here to guide you, to give you the pros and cons of both options. If you have a concept in your head